Good morning children, some more paragraphs from the lesson Indigo. In my last class I told you about the protests shown by the landlords against Gandhiji. In June, Gandhi was summoned to Sir Edward Gate. Sir Edward Gate, who was the lieutenant governor, called Gandhiji in June. He wanted to see him. Before he went, he met leading associates. Before going to see Sir Edward Gate, Gandhiji met the main lawyers and again laid detailed plans for civil disobedience if he should not return. And he prepared comprehensive plans for civil disobedience if he was sent to jail. He told the lawyers to be prepared for civil disobedience if he was sent to jail. Gandhi had 4 protracted interviews with the lieutenant governor. Gandhiji held 4 very long, protracted means very long, interviews with the lieutenant governor, who as a result appointed an official commission of inquiry into the Indigo sharecropper situations. He wanted to know the situation faced by the Indigo sharecroppers, who the lieutenant governor. So he appointed an official commission of inquiry. Inquiry means investigation. The commission consisted of landlords. Who were the members of the commissions? Who were the members of the commission? Landlords, government officials, and Gandhiji as the sole representative of the peasants. Gandhiji was the only person who was there to defend the peasants. Gandhi remained in Champaran for an initial uninterrupted period of 7 months. Gandhiji stayed in Champaran, remained in Champaran for how many months? 7 months, continuously, uninterrupted, without any interruption. And then again for several shorter visits. He visited Champaran several times again. The visit, undertaken casually on the entreaty of an unlettered peasant in the expectation that it would last a few days, occupied almost a year of Gandhiji's life. Gandhiji had thought that the visit he had undertaken on the request of an uneducated peasant would last a few days only, but this visit to Champaran occupied almost, not completely, almost a year of Gandhiji's life. What had he expected? He had expected that visit would last a few days, last for a few days only, but it lasted for almost a year of Gandhiji's life. The official inquiry assembled a crushing mountain of evidence against the big planters. The official inquiry set up by Sir Edward Gate, the lieutenant governor, collected a thorough and detailed evidence, a thorough and detailed mountain of evidence, a crushing mountain of evidence. Crushing means thorough and detailed. What did the official inquiry? Collect a crushing, thorough and detailed mountain of evidence against the big planters. Against the big planters means landlords. And when they saw this, they agreed in principle to make refunds to the peasants. When the landlords saw that crushing mountain of evidence, thorough and detailed mountain of evidence against them, they were ready to make refunds to the peasants. They were ready to return their money. But how much must we pay? They asked Gandhi. They wanted to know from Gandhi how much they were required to pay. They thought he would demand repayment in full of the money. They thought that Gandhi would tell them to pay the entire amount of money which they had illegally and deceitfully extorted from the sharecroppers. How had they extorted that money from the sharecroppers, the landlords? Illegally, not following the rules of law, deceitfully. They had deceived the peasants, and in this way they had extorted from the sharecroppers. Note the word extort. Extort means what? Obtain by force, torture, threat, or the like. Obtain by force, threat, torture, or the like. They had obtained that money from the peasants illegally and deceitfully. He asked only 50%, but Gandhiji wanted them to pay only 15%, 15 not sorry, 50% of the entire money. There he seemed adamant. Gandhiji seemed adamant there. Adamant means what? Refusing to change his mind. Adamant means refusing to change his mind. Gandhiji did not want to change his mind. He wanted 50%. Writes Reverend J. Z. Hodge, a British missionary in Champaran. There was a British missionary, who goes here and there to talk about the Christian religion, to spread the teachings of Jesus Christ. He happened to be present there. J. Z. Hodge was present there. He was a British missionary in Champaran who observed the entire episode at close range, who had observed this event very closely, and he wrote about Gandhiji that Gandhiji did not want to change his mind, thinking probably that he would not give way. The representative of the planters offered to refund to the extent of 25%. Thinking probably that Gandhiji would not give way, the representative of the planters wanted to refund to the extent of 25%, not 50%. He wanted to refund to the extent of 25%, and to his amusement, Mr. Gandhi took him at his word, and that person, the representative of the planters, was very much surprised when Gandhiji agreed to do so, took him at his word, believed his words, and thus breaking the deadlock. In this way, the situation of deadlock was broken. What is deadlock? A situation in which two sides cannot reach an agreement. In this way, deadlock was broken. This settlement was adopted unanimously by the commission. This settlement means what? Official agreement that ends an argument. The commission set up by Sir Edward Gate, the Lieutenant Governor, accepted this settlement, this official agreement that ended this argument. Gandhi explained that the amount of the refund was less important than the fact that the landlords had been obliged to surrender part of the money and with it part of their prestige. Gandhiji explained the situation like this. He did not think that the amount of the refund was more important. He thought that the fact that the landlords had been forced to surrender part of the money, not only part of the money, part of their prestige also, this was important for Gandhiji. The amount of refund was not so important for Gandhiji. What was important? That the landlords had been forced by law to surrender not only the part of the money but also part of their prestige. Therefore, as far as the peasants were concerned, the planters had behaved as lords above the law. As far as the peasants were concerned, the landlord had always shown that they were superior to the law. Now the peasant saw that he had rights, but now the simple farmer, now all the peasants understood that they had rights and defenders, and there were some persons to defend their rights. He learned courage. In that way, all peasants, every peasant learned the quality of courage. Thank you, children.